like to start off with our hosts who are generous enough to let us set up here while they're setting up for their biggest 10 days of the year. So welcome to the show, owner of the Flying V Poutinerie, Matt Vymazal.
Let me tell you all about poutine. You take some yummy French fries, then you cover them with yummy gravy, and then you cover them with the yummy cheese. I love poutine, or is it pronounced Poutine? I don't know, I just know that I like it. Yummy, yummy, yummy poutine.
So one of my favorite parts of the Exordium is we've now introduced, it started I think the third one 2 years ago, walk-up music.
That's amazing.
But I don't ask you what you want your walk-up music to be. I just assign it to you. And I can't believe that song exists.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So I used that last year, and I thought, oh, we'll change it every year. And that one's just too effing perfect that I was like, we are never changing that one. That's at a tie, though. That one, and then the one I found for Bobby Martrich, the weather guy, is supremely amazing as well. So if you remember that from last year, if not, stay tuned. But like I was saying quickly off the top, we are live. So if you have stuff you want to share, ask questions, who are your must-see bands, put it in the chat, and we'll kind of bring it up on the screen in there. But yep. Once again, I just need to start with off the top here. Thank you. Like, it's just, this has got to be, so you are closed this week leading up to the fest for prep time.
Yeah.
Because these 10 days probably would equal, what, 4 months worth of your amount of food transactions and that kind of stuff?
Easily.
Yeah. So I just can't believe that you say, oh, yeah, sure, in the middle of that, I'll let some Knucklehead podcast set up upstairs and then also appear on the show.
It's a nice way to get myself ready. Mentally prepared.
Yeah.
Just to hear some good bands.
There you go. And so there's usually 3 questions people ask me that I need to know, or even I need to ask every time we're coming around to another music fest. The first one is, like, who's the bands? What are the ones that we might make sure we want to see? The second one is, what's the weather going to be like? Is it going to impact anything? The third one is, do we have enough potatoes?
Yes, this year.
I was going to say, because one of these years the answer was no. You were driving all over creation practically to Idaho to go get potatoes.
We're flush with potatoes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. But I mean, that one year I was just like, I wasn't expecting it. It was just like a topic of conversation was you were just sitting here and you were like, yeah, and I don't know where I'm going to get the potatoes for the second half of this festival.
It was crazy.
And I was like, what is this, like, 1800s Ireland or something? Like,
luckily,
someone will correct me on that. It probably wasn't the 1800s, but
small potato farmer.
Yep.
Just in the region. Mm-hmm. Had a whole bunch.
Yeah. I mean, if I remember right, you put so much in the trunk of the van or car like it was dragging as you drove away.
Ruined my truck. Absolutely. Still paying for it right now.
Wow.
Yep.
But you needed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
That's awesome.
And I wasn't smart enough to go out and buy a U-Haul or rent a U-Haul.
Well, I guess you didn't expect to find that much. Yeah. Like, you just hit jackpot and you're like, I'll take all of it.
Mm-hmm. And when someone says a ton, like, what does that mean?
Yeah, right. I mean, it's a kind of an expression. Like, oh, it weighs a ton.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in the back of my truck.
A ton of potatoes wrecked the truck. Anyway, that's fantastic. But good to know. Plenty of poutine, potato-ness.
And gravy's cooking as we speak.
Yep. And everyone's favorite, red wine braised short ribs.
Correct. That is
on top of the poutine.
Yep. With
always runs out. Has to, because you can't make enough for 10 days.
I'm constantly making throughout the entire year, or the entire week. And
I will stand on principle that is the best hangover killer, is the red wine braised short rib poutine.
It's so rich.
And not that,
it just soaks it all up.
Yep.
Get you going.
Yeah, it takes care of last night and says, let's have another day at the festival.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah. But yeah, so I feel like we always should do this. But I think we should explain what poutine is, just in case. Because here's the thing. I was down, each year I go down for, Arts Quest does this nice thing similar to this show. They do, hey, what's going on at the festival? Who are some must-see bands? Mm-hmm. And someone was like, oh, I'll check it out. It's kind of a free event, so you just go down and see what they're talking about. And every year I'm blown away by somebody's like, I've never been before. And I'm like, whoa. So you got to talk about the basics, like here's where the bathrooms are, and here's parking, and these are the buses that you can use, and so on. I'll let Arts Quest handle most of that, but let's make sure people know what poutine is, because maybe they've never had one before.
I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, so let's start with Canadian delicacy.
Yes.
Which is why the logo is what it is, and all of the merch is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I still need an A-Team t-shirt. I need to pick up one of those from you.
You can have it.
No. The actual poutine, like just basic classic poutine, stands on its own. You don't need all of the extras.
But it's nice.
But it is nice to throw in something that you like. But let's just talk about what is the basic of poutine.
So it's 3 ingredients: fries, cheese, and gravy.
Mm-hmm.
The cheese is a cheese curd. It's from Wisconsin, cheddar cheese. Gravy's made in-house.
Mm-hmm.
Secret recipe.
Yep.
Not going to tell you.
No, I would never ask.
Fries are this year from Idaho.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could be more American 250 than that.
America.
But yeah, so that's incredible. I think there's an element to it that I don't know how it happened, but like Jersey has it in their diner system. It's usually called like disco fries.
Disco fries.
And then on Long Island, it was just called fries, cheese, and gravy. But it was in every diner because I grew up on Long Island.
And shredded cheese?
It was almost like a mozzarella, but it's what I grew up with. I didn't know any better. And it was usually just whatever.
Won't hold it against you.
No, right. Well, also it was just like a diner. Like you were like, oh, that sounds good. And again, after being at the bar, it was just like it works. But then once you have legit poutine, you can't kind of go back. But yeah, and the portion size is perfect for whether you want it as a meal or just kind of as like a midday festing snack. Mm-hmm. But you
can always close that up, take it home. Mm-hmm. Don't put it in the microwave.
No.
Skillet or air fryer.
Air fryer does do a nice job with it, absolutely. But yeah, and then anything else you would want to make sure people know, like is there anything special on the menu, anything north side or south side, anything like that?
So
because you do still have the 2 locations?
2 locations, one in Festplatz on the north side.
So yeah, right across from the big stage on north side.
We will have the red wine braised short rib.
Yep.
Pea meal bacon, which is a brine pork loin rolled in cornmeal, sliced up and grilled, with some scallions on top.
That is lovely. And
the 2 classics. Beef gravy and veggie gravy.
I was going to say that too. Like, so if you are either vegetarian, or just don't like meat, it is a beef gravy.
Beef gravy.
Beef gravy is the typical one, but there is a veggie gravy available, and it's delicious. My daughter gets it every time.
Very cool.
Yeah.
We usually at the shop or on the truck we usually have the vegan cheese. But it's just too hard, time consuming to create.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, and it is the festival kind of just lends it. You can't quite have the same things you can have at a brick and mortar.
Sorry, vegans.
No, yeah. Listen, you got to make some decisions. It's tough for a festival. Yeah, and for a business owner. I mean, these are difficult things. But and then anything. So I gotta think there's the obnoxious drunk people at the end of the night that aren't being respectful. Like, just be nice. Let's not take anything like too far or whatever. Like, just put in your order, just take your food, and don't be a jerk.
I'll tell you what, I have this is like our 7th year I think at Musikfest, and there's only been like a handful of bad drunks. They're usually really good when they're
right. Yeah, when you're giving them that deliciousness, I'm sure that you've got some funny stories on that side of the fence. But I just always want to make sure people don't take it too far.
Yeah.
These are people working, running their businesses.
Drink responsibly.
Be nice, and enjoy the fest. But yeah, so is there happen to be anybody that you're looking? I'm sure you're totally focused on the business, but anybody you're looking forward to from a music side of things? Did you happen to check anything out?
So I can never go to the main stage. So I'd love to see
it's so close for you too, like it's right there. Because there is the food truck, the literal Flying V food truck parks itself on south side, right by the Levitt stage, which is basically in proximity of the main stage, the Wind Creek stage.
But Verve Pipe, is going to be.
They'll be on the free stage.
Levitt, yeah. So, I'm an '80s kid.
There you go.
And they grew up in the '90s.
Yeah, absolutely.